Hello, everyone. I am Cindy Walter, the Healthy Knitter, and excited to be with you for episode 18. Boy, that's gone by pretty quick. And in those 18 episodes, I just want to thank you so much for really increasing my subscribers. I was just at a little bit over 200 when I started 18 podcasts ago, and we're 1,000, almost 200 people now, something like that. 1,100 to 1,200 people right now. So thank you so much. If you're new, welcome. I am a health and wellness coach. That is my job. If I could get paid to create these lovelies, oh, wouldn't that be a joy? But I love to knit. And one of the reasons I started this podcast is because in helping my clients to find better health, one of the things I really try to help them do is manage stress. And knitting and any of the fiber arts crafts that you can do, crocheting, needlework, cross stitching, all of those things, weaving, spinning, they really do lower stress, and it is amazing what that can do for my clients' health. So that's one main reason I do it. And I'd love to help all my knitting friends find better health and not be so sore and stiff and have issues with their hands and necks. So my last episode, I had my daughter Jenna doing some really great neck exercises. One of my earlier episodes when I was in England with my oldest daughter Katie, she did some hand exercises for you as well. So I'll continue to do things on this podcast and on this platform to help you be healthy and manage stress. So that's my goal. So welcome back if you've been around for a while. I've got a couple exciting things to share with you today, but the most important thing I'm excited about is my second knit along tomorrow. So we're just kicking this off. So if you're new to the game, I did a knit along last month, and I had three people joined me. One was from the UK, one was from Wisconsin, and one was a local friend of mine here. Hoping to at least double that tomorrow and start growing this platform because it's kind of funny. People really want and need the community. And a great story. I was at my grocery store. I go a half hour to get to a kind of all natural organic grocery store. And I was stocking up on my produce, and this cute young girl comes up to me and she said, "I have a really strange question for you." I said, "What?" And she said, "Is that the cloud sweater by Petite Knit?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, it is." And it was so hysterical. I practically hugged her when she noticed. I mean, that someone notices it's handmade is always a treat. But when they know the pattern and the designer, you're like, "You have got to be kidding me." So I told her about the podcast. I told her that I'm creating an online platform, and she's local enough that I can get together and knit with her. So I'm hoping to follow up with her and catch her, but hopefully she'll be joining us on this podcast and knitting along with all of us. But anyway, my excitement is the no frills sweater is off the needles, fresh off the needles, like strings hanging. I have not done anything to it yet. I want to block it, but it is gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Last time I showed this to you, this was where my progress marker was. So I finished the second sleeve. This has been the project that, run out of yarn. I ran out of my mohair, and then I ran out of my main yarn too. And I'm not sure. It feels a little, I have a very long torso. It feels a little short to me, and I have enough yarn. I could extend it. I'm going to pull down. I'm getting ready to work out. So I decided to do this because I want to block this before I work out. So this is my tank top underneath, and that's about the length I really like things, right about here. So I'm wondering with a good block if it might stretch. And normally when I block things, they do blossom. My daughter laughs at me, Katie, because her things grow just a tiny, tiny bit, but I've had sleeves grow a couple extra inches. So we'll see what happens here. So I'm not gonna tuck anything in and finish off till I block it because I do have enough yarn that if I wanted to put a few more rows in of ribbing, I really could without doing too much damage to the sweater. Like I wouldn't have to take all the ribbing off and knit the sweater. I would just do a couple more rows of the ribbing, and I have enough that I could do that. So I'll keep you posted on that. But It is so soft. I love the color. And I don't think I'd need to wear anything underneath this. It's not itchy. It's just beautiful. And I love the detail down the front and the back for the raglan. It's just a simple sweater, but it's stunning. So I will absolutely be making this one again. No Frills sweater by Petite Knit. The other project I finished was I showed you last week Jason's cable hat. It's a free pattern, and I warned everyone that it took me a skein and a half. It says 100 grams, but because of the thickness of the yarn, because of the cables, it soaked up a skein and a half easily. So for the blue one that I made, that was a gift knit that I already sent off to Alaska. I bought a second skein and I have half of it left over here. I think it's, well, maybe it's not really handy. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. So I still have half a skein of that left over. So not sure what I'll be doing with this. I don't know if it's enough to do the cable ear warmer, but that would be something I'd love to if it's enough. But with this one, I bought three skeins. So I was able to make two hats, and I thought I'd put it on for you since I'm going to work out. I don't care what my hair looks like. But this is just such an adorable hat, such a nice fit. You could, if you wanted to uncuff it, you could certainly uncuff it and wear it a little more slouchy, but I love it. I love having an extra layer of warmth on my ears when it gets really cold, so I like to cuff it. But isn't that adorable? And it's just got these beautiful cables. Hopefully you can see it. Not hard to make at all. If you're afraid of cables, I highly recommend you do the ear warmer that I shared on the last episode, excuse me, first, because it'll show you how easy cables are. I taught a brand new knitter, my next door neighbor, Val, how to do that ear warmer, and it came out beautiful. And then to transfer that same skill to a hat, not very difficult at all. So anyway, I'm excited about that. So this is probably going to be a gift as well. Not quite sure who will get it. And I did share with you on last episode, I finally finished my first pair of fingering weight socks. Well, actually, it's my third pair. The first pair I frogged. The second pair I figured out, and this is my third pair, but I have to remake my first. This one is going to my daughter, Maddie. So she's thrilled to get them, trying to decide if I should pop them in the mail or just wait till she comes home for Christmas. But we'll get those taken care of for her. And my new whip is my Christmas socks. So I have shared with you when I was in England, I bought this beautiful sock yarn. Let me hide behind the camera so you can see all the glitters in it. I just love it. From West Yorkshire Spinning. It's called the Sparkle, and it is their Christmas yarn. It's Yuletide, color number 1200, 1208, I think. But Yuletide, and it is adorable. And so I cast it on. I'm doing the same sock pattern that I just showed you completed. I'm doing two at a time on the mini 9-inch circular needles, and it's just self-striping and beautiful. Love how it's working out. So I finished the cuffs on both of them, and now I am knitting in the round, and that's what I'll be doing on the elliptical when I get downstairs to do my workout this morning. I am just at my desk now. I've had my coffee, finished my sweater. I did my quiet time. I like to come to my desk and do not only my quiet time, but have track all my numbers for my business. And then I drink my pre-workout before I head downstairs. So this is a scoop of a tri-release protein, trying to get up to 150 grams of protein a day. 150 grams of protein a day is no joke. So I use protein that my company sells. So I put this in my moringa drink. This helps with inflammation, pain. It actually has all natural caffeine in it, all natural appetite suppressant in it. So it's just an amazing pre-workout, and I take it with my little vitamin supplements. This is NAD. So I thought I'd share that with you just so you know a little bit about my routine. And then the last whip I'm going to show you, this has been put on hold for quite a while, but I am working on the Petite Knit Champagne cardigan. So this is the back panel. And quite honestly, haven't touched it in a while. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So my easy traveling wherever I go whip is going to be those socks. And then my exciting cardigan is coming up. So I did not choose the yarn. I could not get the yarn that was in this pattern locally. I could have ordered it online, but I chose not to. I wanted to support a local shop during the yarn crawl. So I got substitutes, but it's about the same color, maybe a little creamier. Hers looks a little whiter than mine. Mine's a little creamier, but I am super excited about it. I bought the buttons for it when I was in England. So I've already got the buttons in my little bag here, and I've got my cuff or my sleeve needle ready to go. So I'm excited to make some progress on this baby this weekend. I'm way behind on Christmas shopping. How are you guys doing? What I've been doing, I've been knitting up and I made some of those crochet bags as gifts. What I really need to do this weekend is figure out who I have on my list that I still need gifts for, who is a great recipient for a handmade gift because we know not everybody is, and see what I have down in my stash downstairs, and then who else I need to buy for and get some shopping done. I used to love to go out on Black Friday and do my Christmas shopping. I can't handle the crowds anymore, and I do most of my shopping online. And this year, doing a lot less because I gave our kids money towards their trip to Taiwan for their brother's wedding. I gave it to all the girls. So not doing a whole lot with Christmas presents, but definitely want them to have a few presents to open up. So just need to wrap that up. But then the last thing I want to talk about, and I will give you links to everything in the description notes below, but join us tomorrow if you have a project that you're working on. If you need to finish up some gift knits, bring them to the Zoom call, bring any whips you have. I know at least one of you bought the cute crochet bag that I think this bag that I had made, and I can help you if you need any help with that. But these crochet bags, they're just adorable. So these are kind of the same color themes. And then this one's a little bit different, but they are adorable little gift knits if you have the great, perfect person for it. So bring your project along. I will share the Zoom link below. It is 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. So I know we had a couple people last time that were off on the time and coming from especially different countries. That could be very confusing. So put it into your calendar from 11 to 1. If you would like a calendar reminder, just get me your email. I'll plug you into my calendar and you will get an email reminding you with the Zoom link. So you're welcome to leave a email for me and I will invite you that way. So then it goes into your calendar on your time zone and there's no confusion. That's really helped me with my business, trying to coach clients from all over the place. Not knowing time zones, it really helps when it's in the calendar because it converts to your time zone. So if that's something I can do for you, let me know. I hope you are getting lots done too. I would love to hear what you're working on. I did a Facebook post about some gift knits, and it was so much fun to see so many people replying back with photos of things that they're making for Christmas gifts. So I just love to hear that from you as well. And then I will keep you posted on how this blocks out. I'm going to go do that right now, get that soaking and get that dried and laying out so I can see what kind of growth I get from it. And hopefully I'm done and I can wear this baby real soon here as soon as it dries. If not, I'm not too stressed out about it. I'll just add a few rows of, it just needs a little bit more length, a few rows of ribbing and I'll be done. But I hope I wish you happy knitting and hope to see you on the Zoom call tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.